What's up, boys and girls? Welcome to the BFFs YouTube channel. Make sure you guys tap the bell, subscribe, like the video, and comment down below.
Brought to you by Raising Cane's. Come for the chicken fingers, stay for the sauce. Order online at raisingcanes.com. I gotta give Todd Graves a gigantic thank you. He saved me at the Kentucky Derby. My seat sucked. He had a finish line suite, which is unbelievable. Invited me both days. Unbelievable experience. And I always love hanging out with the guys, so it was great. I love Cane's. You know why? Besides that they just hooked us up at the Derby. Their chicken fingers are cooked to order, served hot, fresh, makes my mouth water. I'm their best spokesman. I was telling everyone how good they are, and they are that good. As a reminder, Mother's Day right around the corner, so if you really want to get the perfect gift, a Raising Cane's gift card is a no-brainer. Buy an e-gift and send the gift of chicken fingers. So now that your mouth is watering, go to Cane's today. There's really no other option.
Yo, guys, look how much this shirt fucks.
I can't see it.
Darth Vader?
Yeah, it's pretty sweet, right?
Throw it on.
Yeah, I love Darth Vader.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool one. You have a nice little like morning rasp to your voice, I feel like, right
Me?
now, Dave.
I don't
Yeah,
think so.
I thought I heard it. Oh, maybe it went away. Maybe it was just my hearing.
Just
My
a little
morning hearing.
rasp. Why don't you put it on, Josh, if you love it so
Well,
much?
because I just put on this shirt.
Oh, okay.
Now I feel like I'm wasting a shirt use by, you know?
Okay. Yeah, no, I
You don't want
feel
to
that.
waste a good shirt use.
Don't want to waste
Are we
anything.
good? Are we ready to
I
roll?
think we're good. We're ready to roll.
I think we're ready to roll.
Okay, BFFs, new episode. Big headlines for a guy who has been in our headlines almost since we started BFFs, and that's Jackson Mahomes. So Jackson Mahomes, we talked about this video, the forcible kissing video, probably a couple of weeks ago. He was officially arrested on 3 counts of aggravated sexual battery. 1 of battery. Jackson was released, $100,000 bond. Jackson's agent, I don't know why he has an agent. Jackson's agent says the court ordered Jackson's lawyers to refrain from commenting on the matter. Jackson will return to court May 11th. Reminder, he's being accused of assault by a restaurant owner and waiter. It's alleged that Jackson Mahomes shoved a 19-year-old waiter more than once and laterally forcibly kissed the 40-year-old owner of the restaurant. There has been surveillance video released. We've showed it before. I guess might as well show it again since we're talking about it.
Yeah, it's really brutal. The more you watch it, it's crazy.
Oh.
And he does it again. Like, she pushes him off and then he does it again.
Oh, it goes in twice, huh?
That's brutal.
Yes. I just don't. It's one of those things. I'm sure he's got. The only thing I'll say, and if everything adds up, he got arrested. What are you doing? Horrible. And not that it's an excuse. I'm not gonna make an excuse for him. The situation is strange. Like, what is he doing there in the first place? Like, why is he like prior to the kiss? She doesn't seem alarmed. Like, what is going on? Why are you behind the bar? Why are you with this lady? I don't know. The whole thing seems strange. But yeah, if there's no other facts and everything she's saying is dead true, it is horrible. And he's going to go to jail. Rightfully so.
Yeah, I think it's been a long time coming this guy get locked up.
It's so strange. It's so strange. He's been
Do you
enabled.
think he'll actually end up?
Again, his brother seems like such a good dude.
Yeah.
It just is strange. He's been enabled really with Patrick being so famous and well known, but he public opinion turned on him a long time ago, and nobody has reined him in, including Patrick, really. So it's nobody. As much as someone may not like him, nobody wants to see this. Nobody, obviously not just him, but the victim. So yeah, tough situation all the way around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think he's actually going to go to jail, though?
If he
Like-
did what he's being,
Don't you think they'll just probably reach like a settlement situation or something?
maybe.
Then it's like
just,
the poor brother again probably has to pay for all of these legal fees and everything too.
yeah. I mean, he's got more money than God, so I won't worry about that too much. But it for a name that has been so like perfect, basically Patrick Mahomes. Like, it's the opposite. He'll go down there. You always hear stories of like the famous brother or famous brothers or sisters, and then the not famous one, and they're always like trouble because honestly, living in somebody's shadow your entire life has to suck. So
You got to do crazy shit to get the attention.
He may be the number one bad
is.
brother or bad sibling we've like ever encountered. Just one thing after another. So I guess we'll see what happens. I'm sure. My guess is he's going to tell some sort of story like they were flirting. She acted like she was interested. Doesn't excuse it, but like it's not like he just randomly went up to some woman and forcibly kissed. Who knows? I guess we'll see. Taylor Swift supposedly dating Matty Healy. Taylor Swift is allegedly dating the 1975 frontman Matty Healy. In 2014, the two were rumored to be casually dating, but the relationship never went anywhere. Since the news has broke, Matty has been seen at Taylor's Nashville shows, and two were spotted together after the show. Matty performed a new song at his own show called About You, which is a song about getting back together, finding a way back to somebody. During the song, Matty mouthed the words, "This song is about you. You know who you are. I love you." And Taylor Swift did the same exact thing at her concert while performing Cardigan, a song Taylor wrote when she was with her ex of 6 years, Joe Alwyn. Taylor Swift and Matty Healy, I love you clips. All right, let's see these clips.
Maybe Taylor's was about her other ex, though.
Interesting development.
How do you
like
feel,
they
Dave?
speak in-
You're a Swiftie.
I got to be honest, I don't know who this guy is.
He's the 1975 guy.
Do you know who that is?
Not
Matt-
really, but I see a
Matty-
lot about him.
It's
He was
mad.
the guy who was doing all that crazy stuff at concerts on the next page, and then he didn't do it when Taylor Swift was there because he said out of respect to Taylor Swift.
Reminder in the beginning. What does that mean? Reminder in the beginning of the year, Matty was blown up on the internet for making out with fans at shows, sucking fans' fingers, eating raw meat, except in front of Taylor Swift. Matty made it clear he would not kiss anyone in front of Taylor Swift and called her the queen. I'm not kissing anyone in front of Taylor Swift. In front of the queen, have some respect. But if you are dating and still making out with everybody except when she's there, I don't know that flies either. Maybe they weren't dating. I don't know who the guy is. I can't. He looks like a Jonas brother in some of these photos.
He looks like
But
Lip
not-
from Shameless.
So I can't comment as the number one defender of all things Swiftie on what I feel about this yet because I don't know who the guy is. I thought she was like basically married till last episode. So it's all coming really fast at me.
Yeah, I guess we'll never really know. I feel like she keeps everything public, but so secret at the same time.
Yeah, I mean,
She's
mouthing,
good at
"I love
marketing."
you."
But like no one ever
Straight up
knows who it's
marketing.
really about.
More Taylor news. At Taylor Swift's Nashville show, she announced she will be releasing Speak Now, Taylor's version, on July 7th with 6 new songs from the vault. Awesome.
What's the whole Taylor's version thing? Is this just again with like the mastered music?
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
I never knew.
Yeah.
Yep. Her version means she can re-own it if she re-records it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, of course. I'm very excited for that. Tana and James Charles are friends. After being very vocal about disliking James Charles, including on BFFs, Tana and James seem to have
Facts.
made up after posting a picture together reclaiming their friendship, although they claim they can't figure out how to unblock each other on Instagram.
Been there.
If this was like, if we played a game, is
Yeah.
Tana like friends or enemies with this person? I would have no idea. Everyone would be a toss-up to me.
I don't
You know-
know if yeah, because I think it just changes like the seasons, you know?
Correct. And I don't know why this reminded me. I was at the Kentucky Derby this weekend, and I met Maddie Monroe, who we've tried to get on the show before. I did not know I met Maddie Monroe till well after the fact, and I saw her tagged like in a photo, and I recognized the name. And then Silvana's like, "You follow her?" I'm like, "No, I don't. What are you talking about?" I do because, and I've actually talked to her
Yeah, we've tried to
Through-
get her on a bunch.
through Instagram, which I believe, Austin, you must have been the one on my behalf, like DMing, which raised the question, do I seem like a dick then? I was kind of being like,
Probably.
I follow her, I've talked to her, I've DM'd her, like, come on the show. And I mean, I just had no clue who she was at the time.
What was the interaction?
Definitely seemed like a
did
dick.
you talk to her at the Derby?
I think she at one point was like, "How are you guys? Are you winning or losing?" I'm like, "We're getting killed." But she was in like our suite for a long time.
But it wasn't like, did you hit her with the like, it's nice to meet you? Or was there just like none?
I don't even know we got there. I was just like,
who really cares? I feel like it's not a big deal then.
I agree with that.
I don't think she'd ever come on anyway.
Yeah, why did we try to get her on? Was she best friends with somebody huge?
There was drama with Charlie D'Amelio.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
There was like a little.
I wish. Now, if I knew that, I would have tried to figure out what was in real time. I'd be like, okay, so give me the drama on that. But I had no clue.
There was something with like her boyfriend liking his mom or something.
Oh,
too.
like cheating. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yep. Saw Young Gravy as well.
How's that?
I was like, you still fucking Addison's mom? He's like,
What
no,
do you say
that's
to that?
done. He's like, no, that's done.
Yeah, we haven't heard
respect.
from the Addison's parents in so long. They fell off the face of the earth. Probably on
Met a guy
purpose
named
for Addison.
Tusi. Do you know who that Tusi?
Yeah.
I met him.
Who else? Anyone else notable? What about Jack Harlow? Did you meet him?
Nope. We didn't go to the Jack Harlow
Why?
because I have no interest in doing that.
All right. Silvana probably wanted to go.
She very much wanted to go. It was a source of contention throughout the weekend. Throughout the weekend.
Are you just that anti Jack Harlow?
No.
Or was it more
You
just
didn't want her to
like-
fall in love?
No, I'm that anti like going out late.
Yeah.
That's
you
fair.
are.
Yeah. Tana responds to Mads shade. Fans believe Tana was indirectly responding to Mads' comment about Tana on BFFs. Tana Mongeau shades Mads Lewis on Canceled podcast. When Mads came on, she said that Tana's Coachella outfits were boring and that she doesn't have beef with her, but Tana switches up on people. That's kind of what we just said a little bit.
A little.
Tana allegedly responded by saying in the past we would respond to what the person said in a 7-part series listing every bad thing that we've ever done, that they've ever done. Okay, let's see the clip. Clip me.
I've just entered my what I say affects people era. Like when I look back on my old anything, like interviews, podcasts, TikToks, everything, like even just this week, this girl was like kind of coming at me on like a podcast. Yeah. And I was like, me 2 years ago would have a 7-part series dissertating why I hate her, her life, her existence, and every bad thing she's ever done, as if I've done nothing bad ever. You know what I mean? Like just like rose-colored glasses on completely. And like now I can actually just like press drag.
That's growth.
A mature Tana Mongeau. Good for her. Mads Lewis, is not being shy with her rumored boyfriend Hayden Yezek after posting a video of him grabbing her boobs on TikTok.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay, so they're dating.
Little booby grab? Who's this guy? Do you know who this is, Josh?
Hayden? Yeah. That's Blake's roommate.
Oh.
They all, of course, everybody runs in the same incestuous circle.
They do. It's kind of.
You almost said gross.
Here. No, I didn't. I didn't.
You were like,
no, I didn't.
Grip?
No, I didn't. It's lovely.
Okay.
Don't you want to keep love in the family?
Love in the air.
Jordan Poole takes Ice Spice on expensive date. Rapper Cameron is upset with Jordan Poole for not being focused enough during the NBA playoffs, allegedly taking Spice out on a $500,000 date. What? How do you spend $500,000 on a date?
What? How do we know it was $500,000? What the hell do you do?
And if you're Ice Spice, is that like impressive? I would say no.
Any man taking you on a $500,000 date is like, okay, this man really wants me.
That's a little bit of a try hard move. What? Like you have a tiny little dick that you gotta try that hard? It's like having a truck with gigantic wheels.
But I bet so many people are trying to take her out and he's just trying to stand out.
But she's like rich. That's like do something like that's more like. Well, I got no idea with the $500,000, but I would say it's just
too much.
I'm not a woman, but I would think like maybe being like more thoughtful, doing something that like theoretically anybody could do, but nobody thought of would be more impressive.
That's fair. Maybe he did something magical with the $500,000.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. This next one, sadly, I was too busy. I failed. I have to listen to Ice Spice. I did not.
Oh, Dave.
What?
Come on.
No, I know. Well, I was at the Kentucky Derby. I've been running around.
Fair.
I have a busy week this week as well, and the facts are forgotten. And again, people say I'm a blame guy. Austin could have reminded me. Like,
We'll listen to the car today.
I'll send you the top.
I was gonna say,
songs
how
to
wasn't
listen
it
to.
it wasn't just a car ride thing? Like I know you must have been driving around from place
I was
to
stuck in a
place.
plane, Josh, for 7 hours yesterday. Could have done it. I just totally
Yeah,
forgot.
yeah, you could have done it on the plane.
Oh,
Yep.
man, you could
literally,
listen
we
to
had, like,
every one
9
of her
hours.
songs 10 times. You could have listened
Yep.
to every one of her songs
Hand
10
up.
times.
Austin fucked up.
Fair.
Game Time, the exclusive ticketing partner of Barstool Sports, created by fans for fans. Game Time is the ticketing app that makes it easier than ever to score last-minute deals and tickets to sports, concerts, shows. They guarantee the lowest price. You got Drake, Morgan Wallen, Billy Joel, Mets, Yankees, Red Sox. I'm going to the Celtics. Game 5. It's all possible with Game Time app. The biggest last-minute price drops can be found on the seats you thought you could never buy. The purchase process takes just 2 steps, 10 seconds about. And once you buy your tickets, they're delivered directly to your phone. No printer needed. The app also allows you to easily share tickets with friends via text so you can get them into the game seamlessly. Skip the hassle. Enjoy the moment. Download the Game Time app or go to the website, enter your email, redeem code BFF for 20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Tarte, I'm wearing the hat.
Uh-oh.
What's
Tarte
with
trip-
that though? What's with
What?
the free promo? Why you like free promo and Tarte? They didn't send me and you on a trip.
No, but
They invited Dave.
they did.
What the fuck?
Happy wife, happy life. Like
What the fuck? They
I
just
would-
invited everybody but me?
Yes.
I would rather die than go on that trip. But
That's fucking ridiculous.
Happy wife, happy life. She gets invited on trips. We get them, keep them going. Everyone's happy. We're just rolling along at our household.
Everyone's
Tarte
happy.
smarte, dude.
Tarte trip fallout. A creator named Cynthia said that as a minority creator, she often gets slighted and felt like this was the case on the Turks and Caicos trip because she had a much smaller room than the other creators. Cynthia said that it was never about the size of the room, but being treated equally to her counterparts. Of course, I'm wearing a hat. We got this shit going. All right. She does the video while doing makeup, apparently. Let's see the video.
Get ready with me as I share my thoughts on Tarte Island and tell you my truth. First, I want to talk directly to Maureen and the Tarte family and express how thankful I am to be invited on such a big brand trip and to be acknowledged as a creator. Coming from a South Asian community, a lot of the times we are just looked over. I am a plus-size creator, and I also come from Newark. By just inviting me on this brand trip, so many people who look like me will feel like they can make it as well. I know this job, this trip, and the life I live is a privilege, but I've worked for it. And now to address the elephant in the room, was my room too small? Please just hear me out because trust me, I literally hear how such a first world problem this sounds. After I land, I go see my room. I'm super ecstatic. Everything is perfect. Like I literally cannot believe I'm at Prince's house. I can't believe the room I have. I can't believe all the free merch I've gotten. I'm over the moon and I'm super excited. However, the first night when I'm in bed editing, I come across the other girls' TikToks where they're showing their room tours. And this is when I feel some type of way. This may not make sense to a lot of you, but just please hear me out. I'm a brown minority creator in this influencer, content creator, TikTok era, and a lot of the times I get the short end of the stick. I 100% agree that that room is more than enough. However, I do believe I am worth what I am worth.
Okay, so thinks she got a smaller room because of color of her skin. I'm going to say one thing that I've learned through doing internet for 20 years. You can never dispute somebody's truth when they're like, it's my truth. That's how she feels.
Yes.
So that's how she feels. Brie, you responded saying you had the smallest room.
Yes.
And her toilet didn't work.
My video is 3 minutes long, but I can bring it down if you want me to explain.
Do you want us to watch it or do you want to, what's better?
a
I mean,
summary.
we could watch it, but it's 3 minutes long.
Yeah, I think better have Brie explain.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I just made a video explaining, like, obviously, like, I saw that girl's video and I was like, wait a second. Yeah, she felt that way, but I went on the trip. I had the smallest room, my broken toilet. And I think people are, like, forgetting that obviously when you go on a brand trip, they're going to put the biggest influencers in the biggest rooms because they're going to make the biggest videos for the brand. Like, it has nothing to do with, I think in this case, I mean, there was a lot of women of color on my trip that have better rooms than me because they have bigger followers. So I think people were just kind of taking it the wrong way. I was just like, I had fun. You had the smallest room. Go outside. You're in Turks and Caicos. Like, stop complaining. You're on a free trip type of thing.
Well, I mean, yeah, that makes sense to me.
Yeah. But then there was
How big
another.
Okay.
So after that, this girl, Bria, this is a total separate case, which I think people are putting them together. They're like grouping situations that have nothing to do with each other. So this Bria girl spoke out about her F1 trip. She was going to go to F1 trip, but they were going to send her home early. And this is where I think the internet is really mad. But they're grouping me and this Cynthia girl together with it.
The fact that I'm wearing this hat. With all
I
this
know.
controversy is just, like, perfect. All right, let's see the Bria's one.
So I was supposed to be going on a Tarte trip, and I was going to be leaving tomorrow to go to Formula One in Miami, and I decided that I'm not going to go. I've just been really upset today because even before I'm getting to this trip, I'm realizing that I'm not going to be treated like everyone else there. I would love to go on a Tarte trip, and trust me, I'm so grateful, but I have more integrity than to get all the way to Miami and realize that I'm being treated like a second-tier person or like I'm being ranked. It just feels like a sorority situation, and I'm not doing that shit. I don't care if this means that I no longer have a relationship with the Tarte team, but I don't agree with how they're doing this. So the actual race is on Sunday the 7th. I was invited to come out from the 4th to the 6th. But initially in the email, it said something about being front row May 7th at the race. So once I realized my flights didn't align with the actual race, I asked them about it, and they said, oh, don't worry, you'll still get to see like the practice races and stuff. But I have some friends that are going on the trip, and I asked them when they were leaving, and they all said they were leaving Monday, and I was the only one leaving Saturday. So I just feel a little stupid. And I understand that my numbers are not like some of these other creators, but I just wish that there was more transparency up front. And I also, I have a screenshot of what was said at the beginning of our email thread. So I guess I misunderstood. But either way, I know that Cynthia had a similar experience, and I just don't like that this is happening to people who want to be a part of these Tarte trips in person.
So I heard about this one.
Yeah.
Does she have the screenshot posted too, or did she just never post a screenshot, by the way? Does anyone know that?
I don't think she ever posted a screenshot, no. But I knew a lot of people going on the second trip that were only invited for a day. Like that was just kind of the thing. People got invited for one day. And
I know she said it. She doesn't have many followers, this girl, right? Relatively speaking.
Correct.
I mean, I'm not totally plugged in. I saw your stories and Silvana's when they were on it. It seemed like there were women of color on the trip. But I've even talked to like Silvana a little bit before, and she showed me a video of like this is just a white girl complaining she wasn't invited on a Tarte trip to Turks and Caicos, being like, why don't I get invited? Like, I have this many. If I was the Tarte CEO, you're doing all of this, and these videos start coming, that would drive me like crazy. Like, from what I've seen, there doesn't seem to be much intent. Last year, when I went to, I didn't go to F1. We had to call the fight in a boxing fight in Vegas. I called Grutman, who I'm friends with. I'm like, Silvana really wants to go. He got her 2 tickets for Saturday. He couldn't get her Sunday.
Yeah.
Too busy. Like bigger influencers. We didn't cry, or it's like, you can't get everybody in. It's in no shit.
Yeah.
The bigger influencers are going to take the spots because that's why they're doing it.
And the people, like, I understand, like, that's their experience and how they feel, but their argument is also, like, they want everyone to be treated the same way. But if you want every influencer to be treated the same way, you wouldn't have a job. Like, if every influencer was worth, that's like just saying, like, print more money. Like, it just doesn't make sense. Obviously, there's going to be tiers to influencers with followers.
I think you just kind of nailed it, which is, you basically said everyone's truth is their truth. So obviously we're not disputing that this is how these people felt. But that influencer we just saw directly said, why isn't everybody treated exactly the same? Well, that's crazy. We talked about that Revolve Fest, remember? All those like the D-list people were like waiting in line to get on the bus.
Yeah.
And the A-list people were having like 5-star treatment. That's fucking life. Like, what do you mean? Why isn't everybody being treated equally? And throughout, and I'm sure all of us on this, when Barstool's little and we get invited to things, we got treated like shit, but it's like, oh, at least we got in the door. We start growing, treatment got better. Like, that is the nature of what we do.
That's what I said in my video too. I was just happy to get in the door. And I think the only reason I talked on it was because I had the worst room on the trip. So it's like, I'm not trying to discredit anyone's else thing. I can talk about my experience because I had the worst room with the broken toilet in the basement.
I will say, and we're about to watch the Tarte CEO response as I'm wearing a Tarte hat. This is like...
He didn't know. When we came into the pod, I was like, why is a fucking Tarte hat on?
I was walking into do the pod, and Sylvana just had like these hats sitting on the couch. I'm like, I'll grab this fucking hat and make her happy. I did not realize. And by the way, I'm a fan of Dave Portnoy. Dave Portnoy likes himself some Dave Portnoy. I am not the guy you want necessarily talking on this because people think I'm fucking they have a view of me to begin with. So I will say, well, looking at all these things these emotional pleas while people do makeup is preposterous. Were you doing makeup in your thing, Brie?
No.
Like, I'm looking at the screenshot of the Tarte CEO. Let's see what she says while she has
She's
makeup.
doing her makeup.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
It is pretty awesome.
I woke up pretty sad this morning and I wanted to talk to you guys about a couple things. We've had our share of mistakes and I definitely want to take responsibility for them. But sometimes miscommunications happen. You know, I see my team working so hard and I just want to clear the air on a couple things. We have been hosting trips with creators for well over a decade, and the biggest thing to me, like the most important takeaway, is that they have fun. It's not about the actual post. Anyone that's been on a trip with me can definitely attest to that for sure. It's important. I want people to be happy. I want them to have a good time. It's just like in my nature. In my experience growing up in a house of 7 with a lot of siblings, I just love having a lot of people around. So, you know, when I go on vacations, I'm just very much like a more the merrier type of person. So when you're going on a trip in a house, not every room can be the same. And for me, I valued having, you know, more people there as opposed to just having just a few people, a handful of people, and having them just be in the big rooms and having the small rooms be empty. And this weekend, we're going to F1, and I wasn't thinking about what's going on at the track. I was just thinking, how can we get the most people to just have this fabulous experience? So we made a plan for everyone to have one day at the racetrack, one really nice dinner, and one really fun night at the club. So everybody was coming for the same amount of time.
It is funny giving that speech while doing your hair with like this smile on your face like the entire time. Like I woke up really sad, like just like sad.
She made this video before it like really blew up. And she was really upset. I was talking to her. She was like really upset with everything.
She's handling it. If what they're saying is incorrect, and is their truths, but meaning like I've heard people be like, "What are you talking?" Like I have miscommunications all the fucking time. Like ask Austin, we never know whether we're coming or going. If you're doing these trips, and then you're getting dragged for things that just aren't true, that would infuriate. I won't be like, hey, I'd be like, fuck you, you're not getting invited. We invite 10 years, look at the track record. It's always been multicultural. Stassi baby or whatever, or fucking Alex Earl or Tana, they're getting the big rooms. They're getting the big fucking rooms. That's
the most
fucking
followers.
life.
It's just
that's fucking life. Like I went to the Derby today. I had this weekend I had a shitty box. Shitty. And I was steam coming out of my ears. But I was mad, but you know, things happen. Like when you go, things happen. I don't know. That would make me angry. But again, everyone has my truths. My truths. Michaela Noriega roasted for Boston. I can't believe I'm wearing this hat. Michaela Noriega. Sylvana could have given me. There's a lot of controversy with this brand right now. Like, do you really want to wear the hat? Like,
could have given you a little warning. There's no way she doesn't know what's going on.
No, she told me one of them, but I wasn't anticipating it was going to be like this.
It has like really blown up yesterday. Like it really went out of water. It's kind of crazy.
What's the narrative?
In my video, like the fucking forerunner for it. I'm like, mine has nothing to do with the Bria shit. And now my video has like almost 1 million likes and people are like picking sides. It's crazy.
Are people like really against them? Are people really against Tarte right now? Like, what's the narrative online?
It's more so people are really talking about Bria's stuff which I'm just like, I don't know why I'm in the middle of that because I didn't make.
That's the F1 stuff.
Yeah, and I didn't go to F1. I didn't talk about F1. I talked about my fucking room. So I just want that to be very clear. Don't know anything about the Brea stuff.
Fair.
But in lighter notes, Michaela Noregra, Kim Kardashian.
Is being roasted for a fake Boston accent after she posted a video of her saying Kim Kardashian name at TikTok about the Met Gala. Okay, let's see it.
Kim Kardashian had this absolutely stunning, sexy look at the Met Gala, and you can recreate it at home. You can do anything you set your mind to.
It's really just
Yeah,
like
that
Kim
was
Kardashian.
on purpose. She did that on purpose.
Yeah, people
Nobody
are going
speaks
crazy
like,
over
nobody
it.
speaks like that. As to Massel, nobody speaks like that.
Yeah,
No.
Kim Kardashian.
This we just talked about. This is crazy. Jared Vanderbilt of the Lakers. He went to a store, bought a $2,000 outfit, wore it in the tunnel, which they always put like the players walking into the game, and then returned it. That's crazy. The guy's making like $13 million. Like, what are you doing?
Hey, yo, you gotta act broke to stay
Wait,
rich,
so do you
dude.
think he kept like the tags on it and tucked them in?
Probably, right?
Had to have, yeah.
Crazy move. Crazy. Twitter just discovered Jessica Alba. A Twitter user went viral after he heard me out Jessica Alba. What is hear me out mean?
Hear me out means like, yo, hear me out. Like,
people say it with people that are like kind of not
conventionally attractive.
Yeah.
Like, hear me out. Like, I'd sleep with this person.
Yeah, but Jessica Alba is
That's
like
why
the
everyone's going
hottest
crazy.
girl
It's
in
like
the
all
world.
these Gen Z people being like, hear me out for fucking Jessica Alba.
She's like the
It's like-
hottest person ever.
no one needs to hear you out. They all
Got
thought that
it.
themselves
Got it.
originally.
It didn't make any sense to me. I just thought it was like he was saying she looked good. Now it makes perfect sense. Jessica Alba, top 5 hottest women like
Ever.
maybe who ever lived.
Ever.
Yeah.
So it's like you don't. It's not like you got a hot take by saying like, hear me out, though.
God,
you know? Like,
What
makes a lot
an
of-
idiot.
Makes a lot of sense now. Okay, I get it. What an idiot.
yeah, idiot. for
Bama
sure.
Rush documentary trailer released. The Bama Rush documentary trailer was released this past week. It shows behind the scenes of 4 women's experience rushing sororities at Alabama after Bama Rush became a TikTok phenomenon. I'm sure
I haven't
this will
seen
be
the
a
trailer
big-
yet.
Let's see the trailer.
Really competitive rounds. Let's be honest, I probably would not be going to Alabama if it did not blow up on TikTok. I'm nervited, which is like nervous and excited.
It's way more dramatic than you're thinking it is.
Being in a sorority will help me figure out the person like I want to be, because I feel like I don't really know who I am, you know?
I have trust issues with people and I get nervous that people are gonna leave me. So I'm really hoping that when I get to Alabama, like I can just always have an open heart.
I moved out at 16, as soon as my dad died.
It just is exhausting having to hold everything in.
We put a lot of pressure on ourselves.
There are a lot of things that you're entitled to when you're in a top tier sorority.
The rankings come from fraternity boys, so the top house has the hottest girls.
I feel like I would never have had an eating disorder if the boys growing up didn't say what they said to me.
Everyone here just look at you and you have any color in you. It's just awkward, I guess.
Think about the undercurrent of racism that has been so prominent in our history.
The culture at Alabama is fucking weird.
What were you filming for?
Not to be dramatic, but this documentary could be the end of Greek life as we know it.
These accounts don't even look real. Have you guys heard of this thing, the machine?
No, you can't talk about that.
I'm pumped for that.
I couldn't be more
Yeah,
in.
that is fucking sick.
It's fucking awesome.
You know that Bama really didn't start accepting people of color until 2013 into the Greek life?
No, I didn't.
That's fucking crazy.
Well, it did say it in the trailer, like very clearly zoomed in on the 2013 and everything.
Yeah. But like there's like a whole, it's like a
Well, I
whole
didn't
thing.
know
it's
before.
insane.
What's the machine? The machine. Who's the machine?
Oh, the
That's the thing
machine.
that Caleb did the documentary on. The
machine is
people
insane.
that run Alabama secretly.
Yeah. It's like a bunch of people behind the scenes running it all.
Ooh, yeah, no, I'm
It
looks
felt
fun.
like I was
That-
watching like a cult documentary.
It looked like a cult / like a fake movie.
Yeah.
Like you'd hear Lindsay Lohan when she was like from Mean Girls talking over it.
Yeah.
Ed Sheeran. I gotta start showing Ed Sheeran more respect. He's on my pantheon of greats. Ed Sheeran won his copyright infringement lawsuit where he was deemed not liable for ripping off Marvin Gaye's song Let's Get It On when composing his own song Thinking Out Loud. If Ed had lost, he vowed to quit music, but since he won, he released a new album. If that happens, I'm done. I'm stopping, said Sheeran, 32, appearing to vow he would quit music if he loses, according to the Post. I find it really insulting to work my whole life as a singer-songwriter and diminish it. Go on. Go on. I love Ed Sheeran.
He had a free concert. Like he stood on top of a car here in New York this weekend.
That. Yeah. I'm a big Sheeran guy. Good for him.
Yeah, he's the voice of an angel.
He really does.
Did you say go on, Dave? I think it's go
off.
off.
No, go on. Talk more. Go on. Go on.
Okay.
Continue.
Okay.
I think most people would be like, go off, Ed.
Yeah, go off. King.
In the way you said it, it seems like you meant to say go off.
No, go on.
Go off, King.
Do you have more to say, Josh? Go on.
Go on,
Facts.
Josh.
All right. No,
go on. Continue.
Right.
Go on.
Seemed like a go off moment to me. Because he like went off, you know?
Yeah.
Like go off.
No,
it kind of
go
seemed
on.
like that's what you were doing.
Talk your truth. Go on.
Like,
I'm listening.
But I feel like it was
his
like a
truth
mic
seemed
drop,
to be
so
over,
like, go
you know?
off.
Yeah, that was the
Go
end of
on.
the sentence. It was the
I wanted
end
more.
of the
Take
sentence.
back the mic.
Go on.
We knew it was the end of the sentence. It was the end of the quote on the page.
Go off.
Go on.
Like a go off moment.
Do your thing. Go on. I'm listening.
Go off because it's the end of the sentence.
Yeah, it's
you know?
like kind
if he
of
was
go on. I want to
mid-sentence-
hear more. Dave loves this. Dave wants to hear more. Go on.
Go off.
I feel like we're like, I'm not getting my point across or something.
No, I hear like go off, King. That's not my vibe. Go on.
Right, but like, wouldn't you say that like when it's like
No,
halfway
go
through
on.
the sentence?
Go on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
go on
'cause-
feels like it's being like, I don't know, mean. Like, go on. I want to hear like
No.
Yeah,
go
like,
on.
what's up?
Go on. Go
it's
on.
like, go on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like fight on USC. Go on.
Right.
Go on.
The Writers Guild of America is on strike. Hollywood writers on strike due to modern technology like AI demanding better residuals for their work and their overall wages. Okay.
Yep. It's a big deal.
Go on. King
Yeah,
Charles,
that's a go on moment right there.
King Charles' coronation.
Woo.
Yeah, like this is insane.
And now into BFF's corner, presented by Hey Dude.
All right, guys, quick commercial break. So Hey Dude makes one of the most comfortable shoes that are so comfortable, they make your feet and your day better. So they're unbelievably lightweight, literally the lightest things I've ever felt. Astonishingly easy to put on, slip right in, no tying necessary. There's no crazy hassle. You can slip them right on and off. Whether it's prints, colors, materials, or styles, there's a look for everyone. Hey Dude shoes have a range of products from tried and true styles like Wendy and Wally to a new lineup of casual sneakers, Sirocco, Cody, Conway, and Sunapee. Sirocco, I love those ones. They're super cool. Sirocco are the all new sneakers from Hey Dudes. They're the same amazing Hey Dude comfort in a more athletic look that provides a cushiony and grippy step. So also the Hey Dude collection, Sunapee, Cody, and Conway, brand new styles, same legendary cushy comfort. The shoes are so lightweight and ideal for travel. They're perfect slip on and off. They're perfect for every day. So check out more styles at heydude.com. You can shop now at heydude.com or the description in the link. Make sure to check it out.
Josh and Josh discussed Dave's cause of death.
Oh yeah, we did. He said, "Do you think you'd have a heart attack?" Oh. You'll see.
Wait, what?
Because of the pizza. It's a good point.
You see pictures of Dave handing out newspapers to people on the streets, right? Like that's what it was to now being this media empire.
Yeah.
I just think it's insanely impressive, and like that's what makes me look up to Dave really in a lot of ways, and aspire to be him in a lot of ways as a businessman.
Damn.
What he's been able to do.
This is beautiful. We can cut it.
What's the over-under of when Dave has a massive heart attack?
Fuck is that?
Pizza
Like,
every day,
who
he's
does
asking
that?
for it.
Yeah,
Josh is
yeah.
And he does
roses
eat it
at
every
me
day,
and
doesn't he?
I think there are more days he's eating pizza than not eating
Gotta be.
pizza. For sure, man. He did a challenge where he lived off it for like a month, I think. That was the only thing he ate.
Yeah, he loves it.
So...
And he's not like a big workout guy or anything, right?
No, he's not a big workout
bad
guy.
Right.
He's not a big workout guy.
Relatable.
Yeah. Yeah, what is this?
It's not, I'm just saying. I want to.
Man, I really hope not soon. Now you got me thinking about it.
I'll put him in touch with my cardiologist.
Okay, that'd be nice.
No problem.
That took a dark turn. I appreciate the compliments, Josh. That was very sweet.
Yeah, that was.
It started off really nice. It started off really nice. And
I hope you don't die of a heart attack.
My heart is strong. I can't work out because of my shoulder till that's fixed.
Come on, King.
When do you think you're gonna fix that shoulder?
I don't know. I probably mentioned. Well, no, it's such a major surgery. I'd be out for in a scar like all the way. I don't know.
What would you be out from? Like you could still podcast.
I'd be out from like walking around and doing stuff.
Oh,
like
your hot boy walk.
Derby.
Pizza
And,
boxes.
Yeah, and I'm flying and like it's just I'd be laid up.
You'd be
all
out.
right?
Wait. Why couldn't you walk?
Because that's how serious the surgery is. Your legs get paralyzed.
That's not true at all,
I
Dave.
don't know.
They just lay you up.
It affects every nerve. It's every nerve in your body.
That's such a lie.
Making shit up.
You just made that up, dude. That's just shit spewing
Because
out of your mouth
it's
right
like
now.
you're on drugs and in pain.
For a week.
I don't know. It's a shoulder replacement surgery. It's not a common surgery.
Oh, I'm not saying it's not invasive. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure it sucks, but I think you could.
My mom got a double knee replacement. She was good.
Those are common. Every Tom, Dick, and Harry get knee replacements, not shoulders.
It's not that crazy to get a shoulder surgery, Dave.
It is. No, shoulder replacement. It actually is.
Okay.
It's not a very normal surgery.
All right.
I guess the last thing we hear, I don't even know I have to do it. I mean, I know this suit fucking killed my derby look.
It did. I mean, I like the tie a lot.
Yeah, I bought the mannequin. I went into Tom Ford and I bought the mannequin. Like the mannequin literally had every single thing that I had on. So it like took the matching element out of it. So that's what I wore.
That's
it was
good.
A big hit.
Did you return it after?
No, I got it. So probably I'll wear it again. I go to horse races a lot, so I'll get a second or third wear out of it.
I like the shoes. Shoes are cool.
Yeah.
Do you only get like one wear out of your suits, or what do you do?
Yeah, for a suit like that,
yeah,
it's hard to wear them twice, right?
I could wear it at another horse event in the summer.
Yeah, just no more pictures.
Yeah, no more pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've realized that too. Like when I have like a really cool looking suit, it's like, damn, I gotta pick wisely.
Yeah.
When I'm gonna wear this.
It is for the most part a one picture suit.
Yeah.
I've been taking my Kentucky Derby photo like, I don't know, for 10 years now.
You look pretty angry in this picture.
I just went.
Yeah,
scowl,
very.
I guess.
Very serious.
Very serious.
Like
I
he's
was trying
like
to go
he's
serious.
like
I'm
you're all
thinking, like,
tensed up.
Yeah, he's
all right.
like,
okay. Project
do I need a
Verified
shoulder surgery.
Episode
Go
3
on.
of Project Verified dropped last Tuesday night, and episode 4 drops tomorrow. How's it going?
It's crushing.
3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good reviews.
Good reviews. The people loving it. Episode 3 drops.
Totally didn't know episode 3 was out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Forgot to
That
promo.
is BFFs. Breeze on our way to the Country Music Awards.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Thank you.
All right. I'll see you guys next week.
All right. See ya.
See you next week.
Go on, King.
Go on.
Yeah, go on.
Oh wait, guys, don't leave yet. I forgot to show my
new mug. What is it?
Look. It's a Stan Lee cup. Get it?
Nice.
Ah, good, Jay. Now this has to be your thing. You have to have a new mug every episode.
I know. That's why I was just so nervous and started yelling, stop! Because I was like, I probably got to show you guys this.
Yeah. No, thank you.
So next week
for
I'll
not
have another
forgetting.
one.
Okay. I'll send you a cool mug.
All right, sweet.
Contestants!
What the contestants don't know about today is there's actually going to be 2 of them going home.
I didn't think this was what was gonna fucking happen.
Honestly, fuck that bitch.
I need to get the drama closer out.
Guys, I need your help.
If you want to win this game, use your ears more and less of your mouth.